Hi guys, Simon from SGTV Limited. Just wanted to show you some products that I've been using quite a lot of, called the Click Flow from Scolmore Group. Great product, and I'm going to show you some of the reasons why I use it as well. It makes life a lot easier on site. Okay, first of all, I'd like to go through the locking pegs. We've got all the flow connectors come with locking pegs. Basically, the terminal driver, twist to lock, twist to unlock, twist to unlock, squeeze in the sides. It even says press, 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 top comes off. So no screws going through the back into the lid like some competitors, and then basically slip it back on once you've connected them up. Lock it again, done, finished. They've also got strip length on the back for the cable, which is, I think, is pretty good. With inside as well. I mean, most sparkies won't need a strip length because you know what to strip it anyway, but it's there for you. Take it off again. That's the only really need for a screwdriver, because then you've got the old time-saving levers that you basically push down, push the connectors in, the cable in, and done. Built-in cable clamps as well. So time saving, cuts the installation within half, I would say. So yeah, basically cracking little product. This one is the CT115. So it basically is. It goes, they're all marked up, CT115, and that basically goes with the CT105, so you can't really get them wrong. These ones are for the going onto the actual light itself, so not necessarily have a twin and earth in it, more likely a flex onto a light itself, a bit like that. So this is the 101, but it still would go on to that. So I mean, these come pre-wired, so you basically got to just wire up that side really. That side is the side that goes onto your twin and earth, or you basically feed, your live feed. Like say most of the products from Ovia Scolmore Group come with flow click on them already. So yeah, cracking. So again, the CT105, connect that onto your connector blocks. The difference with the one I had before is that has got a loop in it. So it's basically got a loop connector for your live loops as well. That's why it's slightly bigger. That's the difference between the 115 and the 105. The 105 is just your switch live, neutral and earth. This is your switch live, neutral and earth, and a loop as well. We've then got the 215, which is switch live, earth, neutral, and also permanent feed for emergencies, and also a loop. So these are basically, you'd use your 3 cores for your emergency light fittings basically. So you've also got the loop, quite a bigger connector, but again, such an easy thing to use, it's unreal really. It'll take up 1.5 to 2.5 cable, and again, it's just click in, away you go, lock them back up, done. You've also got the CT hub, which is the CT300. Now this is a 1 in and a 3 out. So again, if you're doing emergency lights, you could basically connect up, in it goes, that's your feed in, and then you can up to 3 out. These also click on, so that end could clip in to that end of another one to then add and keep adding them on. But you can also buy a box, a bigger one for them anyway. So these are absolutely cracking bit of kit. The flow connector, I've been using them for a long time, and The good thing about them as well is if you're doing a lot of spotlights, is you can connect them up. So you basically connect your CT105F on, and then you can actually do all your second fixing, and you could test as well without actually clipping your lights in. So you can go around and do a full test and then clip your lights in afterwards and install them. Now this job I'm on now, I must apologise if there's any music in the background as well, because the tilers are downstairs tiling and listening to a bit of music anyway. But this is a timber build, and I've got no depth within the ceiling at all for lighting, for normal spotlights. So this is a great opportunity for me to use the Ovia range of AluPanel, it's called, the 9 watts, and that's another thing I'm going to show you now, and they're absolutely amazing. There's competitors with them, but I'll show you now. This is the 9 watt AluPanel. That's how it comes. That's how it comes out of the box. So you've baked, well, sorry, it doesn't. It comes with that and that. So that goes onto your twin and earth, or however you've wired it. And basically you plug that in and fitting goes up. This is a competitor's one. That's how it comes. That's how the competitor one comes. So you've then got to, very similar, but you've then got to wire your twin and earths into here. So straight away you're having to undo the cable. So you're having to undo the driver side of it. Then you're having to connect into here, which again has terminals. Now, to get 2 cables into that would be quite hard, I would have thought, and it is. Whereas you've got this, unlock, clip it out, easily 2 cables into there, easy. Back on, clip back in, plug in, away you go. Lot easier doing that on the pair of steps than it is trying to connect into that. So, and money wise, cost wise, there's nothing in it. There's absolutely nothing in it, and you get more for your money with that than you do that. It's a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. And like I say, the Ovia comes, Ovia lighting, most of their fittings, spotlight wise, come pre-wired, come pre-made with a click flow on them. So you can't go wrong, you literally can't go wrong. I'm going to move up to the steps now and put one on. I've already stripped the cable, just to make it not boring for you to see the cable being stripped, and we'll just see how easy it is for it to go on. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at fitting one of these flow connectors for you. Bear with me, I'm getting on a bit now, so I'm not as fast as I used to be. The depth I've got in this ceiling from the plasterboard to the king span is only 35mm. That's hence why I'm going to use the AluPanel. So really, this is a bit of a review for the flow connectors and the AluPanels as well. The AluPanels come in a 9, a 12, an 18 and I think a 24 watt, cool white, warm white. I think they're an IP rating of 44, but they're ideal for, you just do not need as many spotlights with these as well. So I think the beam angle's something like 120 or something like that. But I'll get on and get this flow connector connected up, and I'll at the same time put the AluPanel in and we'll see how it looks. So unlock. Like I say, I've stripped the cable before, just so we're not messing around too much unstripping cable and things. And as you can see, no terminal driver needed at the minute. Just literally to take the lid off and put the lid back on. Get the old tug test. That's it really, done. Back on. Well, that's it basically, done. And like I say, you can put them all on, do your tests, and then come along and plug your light in. So now these lights are going in here, plug in. Cables out of the way, and you can see literally the depth I've got is nothing. Snug fit, done. Okay, back to the van for a quick summary of these flow push fit connectors. Like I said on site, they make the job a lot easier and a lot quicker. You've got these CT105s first off, that are just the simple live, neutral and earth. I've actually found in my van an old type which was the CT101, and you can see on the old type, this is click, but they're quite old, but these were the actual terminal types. So they've come a long way in a short period of time, definitely, and that's basically Scolmore thinking ahead really quick and all the time basically. So obviously now they've gone to the push connectors, which are a lot easier. So that's the CT105s, it's M and F for the part numbers, male and female. We've got the CT115s. These again are very similar, the same live, neutral and earth, but they give you the option of the loop within it as well, so you can loop in and out. Simple as that really. Every sparky knows what that is. And then you've got the two 15s, which are the live, neutral. They've got a loop in as well, but they've also got an auxiliary for emergencies and things like that basically, so it's a lot easier. Quite a biggish connector, but normally these would be used with a lot bigger light fitting, I would have thought. They're all got a 10-year warranty on them. They're IP20 and they are dimmable. I know that's pretty obvious because you don't need any electronics in it, but it does state in the manual that they are dimmable, so I thought I'd get that one in. Anything else that you need to know on them, they've got a brilliant technical brochure, the Flow technical brochure. It's amazing. It's got absolutely everything in it that you need to know. So that's it really, the Scolmore Flow range. Give it a go and see what you think.